everyone, it's Rhonda with Ronnie Bell Designs, and I've got another flip through for you of a junk journal that is in my Etsy shop right now. That shop is always linked down below. Feel free to go check it out. If you would, please mark it as a favorite shop. And while you're here, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. I have flip throughs of a large majority of the items that are in my Etsy shop, as well as journal with me's. I share flip throughs of my personal junk journals. All that kind of stuff can be found here. So make sure that you subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss any of the videos that are coming up. All right, so this Pinocchio junk journal was something that was very different for me. I was just kind of playing around to see how I could create a different kind of junk journal, and this is what I came up with. So he's super sweet to begin with. I just love Pinocchio. He's one of my favorites. And this one I did a little bit differently than my normal books. So my normal junk journals are have all of the signatures, have the pages from the book in there, very different from this one. So this one I did decide to just go ahead and do it as a spiral bound. And one thing I love about a spiral bound is that the pages lay flat. So when you're working in your junk journal, you don't have to try and maneuver things around because you've got a bulky junk journal with all kinds of signatures, and it can get a little cumbersome to use. But with the spiral bound, this is going to lay flat and allow you to work in your junk journal without having to maneuver your book to work in it. So again, spiral bound here, and we'll go ahead and take a look at the inside. So there is some writing in here. I think this is I love to see a child's handwriting in the book. So there's a child's handwriting in here. I believe that's a name that's in there. All of my junk journals come with this bonus ephemera pack, so that is also included in there. All of my junk journals, all of my little golden book junk journals do include the title page as the first page in the junk journal. So there's the Pinocchio page from the original book. And then I've just included a lot of paper. So there's some writing paper in here. The first few pages are just blank writing paper. There's a vintage ledger paper in here. I've gone ahead and added some embellishments in here. This says, "A dream is a wish your heart makes." So appropriate for Pinocchio. This is a page from a separate book that I have. I've got a bunch of Disney storybooks, and so I just kind of cut down the Pinocchio page as a filler page in here. There's a tab on here. You can add, your favorite phrase or whatever to the tab. And then on the back side, there is another writing page. This is a page from the original book, and I've added some fabric tabs here. And then I've added some embellishments up here on this writing page. It says, "Dreams do come true." And again, this is just writing paper in here, so you can use it as a true journal. I've also added some plain paper in here so that you can add photos, you can do your artwork however you want to use it. There's lots of blank pages in here as well. This is a smaller page. I've added Jiminy Cricket down here. Again, this comes from one of the other Disney storybooks that I have. We've got Jiminy Cricket there. This is a page from the original book, and I love this because I don't know if you guys can tell, this is a goldfish. So it reminded me of Cleo the goldfish. So I used that fabric as a tab there. Again, more writing paper. Some more embellishments throughout here. Writing paper. Another blank page here. On the back, there's a little bit more embellishment there. Now this is a smaller sheet of paper, and if I can, I like to be able to use the strip, this Screams little golden book, but this is the gold strip that was removed when I took the book apart, and if I can, I like to reuse it throughout the book. So that's where this is on this. Again, more writing paper here. And then we've added the blue fairy along with Jiminy Cricket down there. Again, just cut apart from the old storybook. This is the page from the original book with another fabric tab. Vintage ledger paper. Added some embellishments over here. This page, I don't know if you can see it, those are stars. So when you wish upon a star. Another blank page here, blank page here. I've also added this cute little card, this little flash card of Figaro, the cat in Pinocchio. Again, he's just attached with washi, so if you wanted to move him and use him somewhere else, you could absolutely do that. Again, more writing paper. Lots of pages in here. This is a page from the original book with another fabric tab. This smaller page is again cut apart from the larger Disney storybook that I have, but blank on the back. More writing paper. A smaller sheet of blank colored paper. Book page from the original book with some stars on here. Fabric tab again over there. Another blank page here. And then there's some writing paper. Whoa. And then there's some writing paper throughout here. And in this pocket, I've created this, this glassine. Then over here on this side, I've got this pocket that I created with vellum. And on the inside is some tags that you can use. They're blank on the back, so if you wanted to journal, if you wanted to add photos on the back, you could certainly do that. I've just cut some pages out of the storybook, some words out of the storybook, and just added those here on these tags. So you can see those are all about the story, so they go with the journal. And then a blank page here, more writing paper, another half sheet, page from the original storybook, another smaller sheet, more pages for writing, blank white. This one is more writing paper, but I've added some embellishments at the bottom. It's got some washi tape on there. Another page from the book. Just some colored paper, some white paper. More embellishments from the cut apart book that I have. Some more blank writing paper, the original paper. This paper just has a scallop on the edge of it. Original book page. Again, from the cut apart book that I have. Added another tab here. Blank page on the back. More writing paper. And then over here, I've created another pocket. And then this has a index card on there. You can see it's got little Cleo and Figaro asleep there. And then room for journaling on the back. Original book. Another cut apart page. We've got Pinocchio and Geppetto down here at the bottom. More writing paper. Embellished on this vintage ledger paper. And this one has stars again. And we've got Pinocchio and Geppetto. And that's the end of that. All right, so again, this is available in my Etsy shop. That link is down below. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them for me and I will get back to you. Otherwise, I will see you guys soon for another flip through. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.